it's Mrs. P, and I am here to do my weekly budget for the third week of February. This budget will cover the dates. I'm going to look at my cheat sheet. I think it's the 15th through the 21st, yeah. But before I get started, there's a few things I want to talk about. First, I want to thank everybody for commenting and entering into the giveaway that I did. I was a little bit nervous when I went to go, do the official picking of the winner. I was afraid, something would go wrong. I used a program that I've used when, as a teacher, when we went completely virtual with the COVID shutdowns. We used a program called Loom, and so I thought, well, I'll use that since I'm not really tech savvy, and I have figured out how to use that. The hardest part was me figuring out how to download the video and putting it onto YouTube, but I was able to do that, and I had 2 winners. I've already been able to reach out and get a hold of the one winner to give away the Amazon card. I'm still waiting on the winner of the Etsy card to reach out. So anyway, congratulations to those winners, and I appreciate everyone that entered. I'm out of breath. I'm like talking too fast, I think. Another thing, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm a teacher that I feel like, I want to give everybody something. So I decided I've kind of in my spare time, not that I have much, but in my spare time, I've been working on savings challenges and things like that. I don't play those. I don't have really, I don't know. I guess because right now in my debt journey, I'm just not ready to, even though I know you can use savings challenges to put towards debt, I just haven't really figured out how I could go about doing that. I'm going to just stick with the plan that I've got right now. But I love games. Our family, that's one of our favorite pastimes, is to sit around the table and play board games and card games. And I was watching Liz and Les this morning, and she said it was Shut the Box Week, which I did not know that was such a thing. Well, last night I had actually created some Shut the Box challenges or games or whatever you want to say. I kind of did it for as a monthly thing. I thought about, Easter and 4th of July, Mother's Day, things like that. Well, I also did one for March for St. Patrick's Day. And since we're so close to Valentine's Day, I thought, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and share this challenge that I did with all of my friends and followers and whoever else would want to download this, print it out, and play it. Our family has the actual, physical game, Shut the Box. And sometimes at dinner, we'll get the game out, and, as we're eating and talking about our days and stuff, we'll just kind of play that game. But anyway, I have this. I posted it in the community page. So it's there and it's free. Just download it and print it. It is just a regular paper size. I don't know if you can make that smaller or not. You guys probably know more about that than I do. But anyway, I'll probably leave a link to this game in the description box of this video also, just in case you missed it on the community page. All right, so now let's get started on our budget. And I'm still kind of out of breath. I don't know. Okay, so first things first, let me zoom you guys in. I'm going to move my calculator out of the way. There's a fine line of being too close and too far away. So I'm trying to find that sweet spot. All right, so this is going to be for February 15th through 21st. All right, so first I'm going to start with rollover. I think our rollover is going to be around $1,100. It could be less because of the way the taxes are being taken out of my husband's check now. When we went to go, look at filing our taxes, it looked like we were going to owe quite a bit to federal. So my husband went in and made some adjustments to his what he has claimed as far as dependents. And apparently we have not changed that in a long time, because he was claiming 4 dependents, which is why we were not paying enough federal taxes. So he adjusted that, but that's making a big difference in how much, he gets each week for his pay. But this is the rollover. This is not even the right thing. I have lost my mind, guys. All right. Regardless, rollover is going to be probably different because of my husband's check. Okay. So Mr. P, I'm still going to say 1,000 because he is working some overtime. It might not be quite 1,000, but that's okay because we have some left over and it'll work itself out. All right. Other is going to be payments from my mother and my father-in-law for phone payments and some other, little things that they pay for. All right, so income total should be $2,255. Okay, this is another one of my crazy videos. All right, Geico. This is my husband's insurance on his Gator. It covers theft, and I guess if he was to wreck it or, damage it in some way. Apple Music is $12. And I round everything up to the nearest dollar. And Netflix is going to be $17. All right, so our bill total is going to be $56, which is not bad. All right, so then this leaves us with $2,199 left over. All right, so now I'm going to slide you down to the sinking funds and savings section. So we've got $2,199. I will pull out our month ahead for $150. Sinking funds for $205. And savings, nothing's going to savings. We already have our emergency fund in the bank, and we have a buffer in our checking account. So this section adds up to be $355, and that will leave us with $1,844. Okay, so now we get to the section where I pull out everything in cash. This is for our my wallet. The only thing that we don't pull out in cash is gas. So we have leftover is $1,844. And then I'm going to put groceries. We're going to have $150 for groceries. Pet supplies. It's going to be $20. Household. It's going to be $20. Mr. P, $20. Mrs. P, get $45 this week. My husband, he sometimes watches my videos, but he just happened to watch the last budget video where I was telling that he gets 20 and I was getting 50 that week. And he said, does anybody ever say it's not fair that you get more than Mr. P? And I explained to him that I've already explained why he gets less than I do. And the $20 that he gets, even that's not enough for him. He is definitely a spender. Like within the first couple days of me restuffing his envelope, his money is gone. All right, sporting events. And if you're listening to this, Mr. P, I love you. 20. Gas is going to be 50. Eating out. We're not planning to eat out this week at all. I know it's Valentine's Day, but I've already purchased steaks for the week, or for the Valentine's night, so we'll be having steaks at home. And then unbudgeted is hopefully nothing. All right, so this section adds up to be $345, and that will leave us $1,499 left over. All right, so now I go down to my debt section. I'll bring that $14.99 down, and my first debt, credit union. This is the card that is currently our Snowball card. If you watched my last check-in video, I accidentally double paid on another card. I know it all goes to debt. I was just disappointed because this is the card I wanted it to go to, but that's okay. So Uplift is going to get $157, and Snowball, nothing. We'll probably wait and put all the Snowball at the end of the month. All right, so the debt section adds up to be $227, and that will leave us a rollover of $1,272. And we roll over money because you'll see next week's budget is going to be, we're going to have a lot of expenses on it. It'll be our last budget for the month of February, and that's when our power bill comes out, our cell phones, the Gator payment, just some bigger hefty bills, so that we need to make sure we have enough money to cover everything. So that is going to be all for this video. I know it got a little bit weird when I was trying to explain that. My mind kind of wandered, and sometimes when I do that, I lose track of what I'm saying, and I don't know. It's like I need to like rewind my brain and start over. All right, so that is all, and I do want to say that, let's see if we can see the shadow of Nick in there. Ooh, that candle is hot today. Let me see if I can pick it up. Ooh, it's like I'm gonna make some little pot holders. You see the shadow of them? Oh, it's kind of in the back there. But, I don't know. Did I mention this in the last video that somebody said that I should take the nickel out of this candle when it's burned all the way down and put it in the new candle that I start? I thought that was a great idea. So we may just do that. We may just make it a tradition that at all times there's going to be a nickel in the candle. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing and commenting. I'm just blown away by this whole experience. So I love it. I look forward to making the videos. I mean, my brain is always thinking, you know, I don't have a budget to work, like a video to do. Maybe I can think of something else to do. I watched just a little while ago a meal prep, or not really a meal prep, meal planning video. And that is something that I do every week with our family. I meal plan and write everything down. And we have this little like magnetic thing that goes on the fridge, so you know my family can look and see, oh, it's Thursday, we're having burgers, or you know, whatever. So if you guys would be interested in seeing how I do my meal plans, we don't eat fancy around here. My husband, he is a very picky adult. I always say he eats like a toddler. He doesn't like things to be mixed. He doesn't like anything with gravies on them. We're doing good to get spaghetti in him. So if you have picky eaters, my meal planning would probably just be right up your alley. But anyway, I'm going to get off here now because I could probably just talk all day. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.